I'm pressing menu, but it doesn't let me go to any different game. Is the video started?
Get that way. Dig Dug, Galaga.
What's that?
Poliwag Peril, Waffle Blast. Gotta keep sliding and see what games there are. There's lots of games up there.
So we got an ice cream game. Oh, I should know this one. How do you play this?
I don't know, baby. What is it? I've never played that game before.
What is it?
I don't know, but you gotta go over there. It's a little too loud over here.
How do you lower it?
I don't know, sweetie. I've never played that before.
I'm just gonna turn it off.
Alright.
Because I don't like the sound. It's annoying.
Is it scary?
No, it's annoying. I don't know where I really put Mrs. Pac-Man. Or whatever she was playing.
It should be over there.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Alright, guys. Top Scrolling Blasters. We're getting started right now. I know everyone's still joining in. It's going to be a long break. I'm going to go ahead and open the box since it's so many boxes inside of it. I'm going to go ahead and put it right here. You guys can see it with the overhead. What? They don't need to see your boo-boo. Don't take anything out of the trash.
Yes, they do.
Alright, here we go. 40 blasters.
Daddy, you need to show them.
We're going to open 80 of them tonight.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
80 of those?
Yep.
How many do you have so far?
What do you mean? How many are up there?
Up there.
20 right now.
How many now?
That's 20.
20 already?
Yep.
What about now?
4, 8, 32, 30. Stop shaking. You're going to knock them down. 6, 40.
4, 8, 4.
Alrighty.
4, 8.
Alright, guys. Let's get rolling. We had a massive hit in Pokemon. And we are going to follow it up with a massive hit here. Let's do our rundown and let's get started. We got Jimmy Chavez, Arizona. Lee McKelveen, Atlanta. Todd Coaster, Baltimore. Cody Kovac, Boston, Cincinnati, Colorado, and Cleveland. Will Hanlon, Cubs and Houston. Matthew Beninatto, White Sox and Seattle. Dominic, Detroit. David Reichs, Kansas City. Steve Liner, Angels. Thang Nguyen, Dodgers. Sean Klink, Miami, Pitt, San Diego, San Francisco. Brandon Moore, number 1, Milwaukee. John Starr, Minnesota. CVD, Mets. 40 up there. Mike Hill, Yankees. Mike Formick, Tampa. J. Law, Philly. Adam Haas, St. Louis. Matt Shoup, Texas. Michelle Fosnaugh, Toronto. And Chris Collins, Washington. Let's get going. I'm going to open a bunch at a time.
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 40. Okay, you're right. Hey guys, earlier I found on the my doctor's kit and I bruised my forehead.
Yeah, she's got a little bruise on her forehead.
It's a scrape.
It's a scrape?
Scrape. Can I do some?
Not right this minute, sweetie. We gotta move quick.
Why?
Because it's late.
What time is it?
It's already 10:15.
I thought it was 12 with you.
And if I'm gonna do all of these, I gotta get going so mommy can get to bed.
It's gonna take 5 years. And they're also gonna bruise on the water slide today. And okay, so I've had.
What's up, Jimmy? How you doing, man?
So I have gotten a few bruises for the last few days because I had a sleepover and I got hurt. So the first thing was I hurt my stomach in the pool somehow. Remember? I couldn't get up.
Yeah, I remember you saying your stomach hurt.
My mom said she thought I did what? Daddy, can I have the dummy cards? All of them?
I don't have any dummy cards.
Oh, the back looks like dummy cards.
I don't know.
So.
Yeah, she's all bruised and beat up, Sean.
What did Mommy think it was?
Your stomach?
Yeah.
Oh, from trying to climbing out of the pool and scraping your stomach on the side?
Wait.
Oh, what?
What did she think it was? What did she think happened to me? Like, what did she think happened to my belly?
I just told you.
No.
I thought she thought that it was from you climbing out of the pool.
No, that's not what I mean. Like, she thought I did do it.
I don't know.
Like, she thought I did do it.
I don't know.
Wait, whatever. I hurt my belly in the pool somehow, and then the next day I was upstairs with my friend because she was having a sleepover with us, and when I was walking out of the closet, like my leg got a cramp in it or something, or like it popped,
Yeah.
or got twisted or something, and it was hurting for a while, and then the next day, that was yesterday. Everly, LOL car was on top of the LOL house, and Everly accidentally dropped it on my arm, and then my arm started to hurt for a while. And then today, I hurt my leg because, like, I bruised it somehow. And then, what else did I do?
Hit your head?
No, I did something else.
I don't remember, baby. I promise we take good care of her, guys.
I don't know what else I did. But then my friend accidentally pushed me. She didn't mean to. And then I fell over. I hit my head on the doctor's kit.
Yeah, we had a pretty crazy weekend from... What's up, Thang?
And I have a haircut this week. And then I'm having a sleepover at somebody's house this week.
Since Friday, we've had 3 birthday parties and two sleepovers and a cookout.
2, you mean?
2 sleepovers.
No.
3 birthday parties.
No, 2 birthday parties.
We had...
Grace ones and Oliver's.
And you went to Everly's.
Oh, yeah.
Alright, time for me to show the packs, okay? Alright, here we go, guys. NATO, that's a good start. A Ray Wave, Matt Shaw for Will.
How many
He's good. He's doing much.
Wait, before I put one more card, how many cards have you done?
Just a couple, like 3.
Okay, I need you one more.
What?
I just need you to.
Okay. 4.
What is that called?
What?
That card.
Nothing.
What name is it?
Nico Horner.
Okay, now you gotta say all the names and put them together.
No, it'll take too long, baby. What's up, Chris? Jimmy, the baby's doing great. He's doing a lot better now.
Good Jimmy.
Brian Reynolds, someone in the break.
Good Jimmy.
Someone in the break, baby. Jess Young, Matt Olson Refractor,
Oh,
Steven
Daddy
Swan.
did a Pokemon video too.
Yeah, we just did that one.
Show it.
Jordan Westbrook.
it.
They were just watching, baby. River
Not
Ryan,
everybody.
Hunter Fiducia,
I need to show you.
Arias.
Is your camera up there?
Yes.
Can
Diaz
they see
and yeah, baby. You gotta back up a little bit.
Well, guys, I gotta say goodbye now. So I hope.
I heard, Michelle. It's terrible.
What?
All etch.
What's
Are
terrible?
these? Yeah. These are regular. These are.
Daddy was terrible.
A baseball player passed away today.
Aww.
Kim.
How?
He had cancer. Nestor Cortez, Jackson Job,
Guys, I got stickers.
Suzuki.
I got
There's a
stickers,
nice.
I got stickers. Who's jealous?
Calm down, baby. Brooks Lee.
Okay, well, bye, guys.
Bye, baby. Love you.
Daddy, call me up when it's the end.
All right.
I can say goodbye.
Okay. Cattell Marte, Kyle Schwarber, Hunter Renfro. Love you.
Love you.
Kershaw, Nick Sogard, and O'Neal Cruz on the sepia. 0 for 2. No hits in the first two. Lindor, there's a nice Ray Wave. Ben Rice. Tatis. Brooks Baldwin, Sepia. Riley Green. Carlos Navarez. Mason Wynn. Jake DeGrom. Josh Naylor. Nick Castellanos. Corey Seager. Logan Driscoll. And Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 3. Scooble. Mike Trout, Ray Wave. Chris Bryant. Harrison Bader. Horwitz. There's a James Wood. Miguel Andujar. Nice Jace Young Prism. Ronald Acuna. Aaron Shunk. Ian Happ. Zach Gallen. Here's our first hit. Oh! Green auto. Drew Romo. Colorado is Cody Kovac. Green auto. Drew Romo to 99 for our first hit of the Blasters. Kyle Schwarber. Ramirez, Blake Dunn, Kobe Mayo, Lane Thomas, Zach DeZenzo, Lane Thomas, Gordon Graceffo, Josh Lowe, Yamamoto, Scooble, Josh Naylor, Christopher Morel, Adam Mazur, and another auto, Michael Peterson for Miami. Miami is Sean Michael Peterson. All right, 2 autos, back-to-back boxes. Ozzie Albies, Nestor Cortez, Tatis, Tyler Fitzgerald, Kodai Senga, Brent Rooker, Paul Skeens Ray Wave, Justin Robleski. There's a Judge, our first potential buyback, Michael Wacha. Connor Gillespie, Ben Rice. There's a nice Matt Shaw, Aaron Judge, Jace Young, and Pedro Leon. So we got a Jace Young Ray Wave, Detroit, and the Matt Shaw Sepia. Tatis, Tyler Stevenson, Anthony Volpe, Jose Siri, Ryan Jeffers, Nolan Jones, Fernando Tatis, Austin Riley, Gordon Graceffo, Juan Soto, Emmanuel Class, Orelvis Martinez, and Vlad Jr. I agree, but from what I understand, he'll be in update, and then that would be the buyback is from update. Nathaniel Lowe, Andre Jimenez, Peter Fairbanks, Ozzie Albies, Adley Rushman, Kobe Mayo. There's a nice Ray Wave, James Wood. Going to Chris. Somebody's name I can't pronounce. Jesse Winker, Dylan Cruz, Bryce Teodosio, and Carlos Rodriguez. I think, now that's what I read earlier. Someone had made, because obviously he's not in here, and someone had made a post earlier that in the fine print, it says that they would just extend it to top from update. Alright, so 8 boxes, and we got 2 autos. No numbered parallels other than the 2 autos. Yes, sir. I'm hoping we can get around 8 autos. That's always kind of what I shoot for in blaster cases of Bowman. So I feel like if we could do that in Topps Chrome, that would be just as good. So if we can get 8 autos, as well as a few of the like case hit inserts, like light board or home field advantage, radiating rookies. If we can get a few of those, I think that would make for a good outcome. Now, with that being said, the autos got to be some good ones. I feel like Drew Romo is a solid one. I don't think it's not great, not one of the heavy hitters in here, but the color, he's a hitter. I think that's an okay one. Definitely beats the base pitcher, I will say. I'm gonna try to do 8 at a time again. I do 8 at a time 5 times, then just a nice round number it works out. I know last time with the Bowman Blasters I did 1 at a time. I'm not a fan of that. I don't know why I did it. I feel like 1 at a time is such a drag. Like open a box and then show the hits, and open a box and then show the hits. It just seems like it takes so much longer. We hit a huge card in our Pokemon break, so I'm ready. It's time to follow that up. We cannot let Pokemon win for the night in big hits, can we? I'm definitely gonna have to swap out trash cans here soon, because we're only 16 boxes in and my trash can's already full. But as I mentioned earlier, if you didn't hear, this is going to be my last break for a week or two. Kids only have about 2 weeks left of school. I'm pretty much done sorting the first 3 cases of Topps Chrome. They are not all shipped out yet. I'm going to try and get a majority of them out tomorrow, but my ship station was not working today. I don't know why. I don't know if it was just me or what, but I'm going to try and get all the Topps Chrome sorted and shipped together in one package. That's right, Chris. I don't even know, we would need a color one. I don't even think a base James Wood would beat the Victini. But I'll start sorting this tomorrow and try to get all of it, everything shipped out by Wednesday. And then again, that's going to be it. I'm just going to relax next week or two. Enjoy the end of summer with the girls and Evan. Alright, Brooks Lee, Volpe. There's a nice Christian Campbell on the Ray Wave. Saya Suzuki, Sagis, Corbin Carroll Refractor, Chaparro, Connor Gillespie, Harper, Jeremy Pena, Nathaniel Lowe, Marco Luciano, Aaron Shunk, Alcantara, and Garrett Cole. We need some colors though, at least. I mean, nope, that's not one either. Roki, Waldrip, Peter Fairbanks, Luis De Los Santos, Luis Arias, Aaron Shunk, Jack Kakanakowicz, Skeens, Vlad Jr., Yeimer Candelario, Cole Reagans, there's a numbered card, Carlos Navarez, and it's the guy that I can't pronounce, Samuel Aldegari, Purple Ray Wave, that is to 250. Angels is Steve Liner. That would be nice. I would definitely be excited if we hit a Hobby Master. Jacob Wilson, Michael Harris, Will Warren, Nolan Gorman, Dylan Cease, Luis Castillo. There's a Roki. Rhett Lauder, Bryce Terang, Deshaun Kearney, Luis Arias, Tyler Anderson, Tyler Gentry, and that's a nice blue Ray Wave, Trey Sweeney, rookie to 150. Take that. Detroit, that's going to Dominic and Goldie. Judge, Gleiber, Tristan Casas, William Contreras, Brent Rooker, Aaron Nola, Xavier Edwards, Aaron Judge, Angel Martinez, Matt Olson, Jacob Wilson, Luis Robert, Jace Young Refractor, Nolan Arenado. Vlad, Adam Mazur, Stephen Kwan, Saya Suzuki, Matt Strom, Mookie Betts, Will Wagner, J-Rod, Javier Sanoja, Christian Campbell, Adam Kloffenstein, Matt Strom, Angel Martinez. Oh, that's nice. Ben Rice negative. Going to Mike Hill. Ben Rice negative. Very nice hit there. That's front and center. Tatis, Nick Sogard, Seth Lugo, Luis Garcia, Jimenez, Wilson Contreras, Dylan Cease, Ronald Acuna, Brandon Lockridge, Amador, Olson, Carlos Rodriguez, and Leo Jimenez. It's pretty nice. What do you mean? I mean, I'm not a Yankees fan, but still, it's a big chase in here. Alcantara and Whitcomb, Andreas Jimenez, Dela Castillo, Anthony Santander, Drew Romo. There's our second Judge. Still have yet to pull an Ohtani. Waka, Paul Skeens, Kyle Tucker, Brian Reynolds, Mike Yastrzemski, Jowinsky Noel, Ben Rice, and Nico. I really like the negatives. Lindor, Contreras, Luis Angel Acuna, Cody Bellinger, Michael Harris, Jesse Winker, Rafi Devers, Eduardo Henriquez, Jordan, Billy Cook, Jurickson Profar, Chris Bassett, and Billy Cook, and Tyler Anderson. Alright. Definitely think there's going to be more base, well, more cards in total in the blaster case. Definitely more to sleeve up. Alrighty, let's move on. Next set. See if Trash can make it through 4 more boxes, or 8 more boxes here before we have to change it out. I mean, in my hobby cases, I think we got like 2 or 3 per case. I don't know how difficult they were to pull in the past, but yeah, in hobby they were about, I think we got about 2 or 3 per case. I know in the past, like, you know, negatives are really nice. I know they're not numbered on the card and everything, but they usually have pretty good value. I know it's not a auto or an orange or anything like that. I just like the negatives, and I think they look cool. Daniel, man, why you gotta be a Debbie Downer, man? Gotta kill me on the Ben Rice. Yeah, that's not too bad. I mean, again, said, it's not an auto, it's not a color or nothing like that, but it's still a pretty nice hit. So far, I'm very disappointed in the amount of hits we've gotten. I was expecting a lot more. You're right, usually I am. I've told you, I had at least 3 people message me today or yesterday with big pulls from Topps Chrome Blasters. Mike Hill being one of them. Yeah, that's not too bad. If is, you know, again, if Judge pans out, you know, that's $70 so far. It's a step in the right direction. I do have 2 more of these blaster cases, but we will not be opening them until I get back. I think Topps Finest is releasing right around the time I get back as well, so it's a much needed break. I don't, you know, it's going heavy with Topps Chrome, a lot of sorting. Need to want to end the summer. I mean, I'm not going to be able to do a big trip or anything, obviously, with a baby, but do something fun with the girls. Amelia's really excited. I'm not sure what. I think we're doing it Thursday, but Ella's going to go sleep over at a friend's house. Amelia wanted to join, but they live a little ways away, and she's still a little too young for that kind of stuff. So, but she is really excited. We're going to do a daddy-daughter date, a real daddy-daughter date. Usually, me and her, we go out every Friday and go to lunch and, you know, do some stuff. But we usually go to Chick-fil-A for lunch. And one time, we went to a restaurant, nothing fancy. Went to Chili's though, but she was just so excited that we were at like a real restaurant, not Chick-fil-A. So me and her are going to go out to a real restaurant somewhere on Thursday. Maybe Chili's again. I'll have to see where she wants to go. Just me and her, while Ella is sleeping over at a friend's. So like I said, I love Chili's. I've been obsessed with Chili's. So that's why I know it's late, and I know this is going to be a long break, but I wanted to go ahead and get both of these done tonight so that I could focus on sorting them and shipping them and getting everything out to you guys quickly. Alright, here we go. Seager, Jeffers, Yoshida, Zebby Matthews, J-Rod, Jeremy Pena, Angel Martinez, Jackson Churio, Colton Cowser, Christian Campbell, Jazz Chisholm, Orelvis, Valente Bellozo. Here's a green, 1/99 on the bookend, River Ryan. That's going to Thang. Sorry, Daniel. Well, if only you were my daughter, you could go. Austin Wells, Pedro Leon, Brent Rooker, Max Muncy, Michael Waka, James Wood, Yilbert Diaz, Sagano, Jose Ramirez, Candelario, Max Scherzer, Chris Sale, Deshaun Kearney, and Bo Bichette. Shoto, Matt Chapman, Andreas Chaparro, Brandon Nemo, Paul Skeens Refractor, Tanner Beebe, Billy Cook, Adley Rushman, Freddie Peralta, Zach Gallen, David Festa. There's a really nice, Kumar, I won't say really nice. There's a Ben Rice Refractor and a Isaiah Kenner Falefa with a little streak on it. That's going to Pitt, which is Sean, Ray Wave, Aqua, and then we got the Ben Rice Not So Nice Refractor. We'll just put it up there with the other Ben Rice. Jacob Wilson, Randy Arozarena, Marcus Simeon, Gleyber Torres, Nestor Cortez, Christian Walker, Jackson Merrill, Paul Skeens, Carlos Navarez, Corbin Carroll, Jose Siri. There's a nice Matt Shaw refractor for the Cubbies. And we got a rookie rush, Roki Sasaki. Roki Sasaki, rookie rush. Let's go into Thang. And a Luis Roberts. You get 2 of those per case usually. Shohei, George Kirby, Brooks Baldwin, Reese Hoskins, Cody Bellinger, Cameron Misner, Carlos Navarez, Corey Seager, Ian Happ, Bradley Blaylock. There's our first Ohtani. J.P. Crawford, Blake Dunn, Lightning Leaders. That has to be an SP because I have not seen one of those. And we had a Shane Bieber to end it. Lightning Leaders. Let's see what the pack odds are on this. Man, I cannot type with one hand. Lightning Leaders Judge. One in every 960 packs. Oh, you already beat me to it. We hit one earlier, 75 to 175. This one's not numbered. Oh, that's how much it's worth? Well, I would guess Judge would be on the higher end of that one. Going to Mike Hill. Mike Hill. Very nice hit. Rafaela, Yelich, Ty France, Chris Bassett. All right, now the Otanis are flowing. Matt Shaw, Profar, Mason Miller, Tyler Gentry, Ellie, Yilber Diaz, Cedric Mullins. There's an auto. Brady Feigl to $4.99 on the refractor for Pitt. That's going to Sean. Brady Feigl. So 75 to 175 for any of them or specifically for Judge? Gordon Grossi. We just hit an auto in this one. We got green as well. Tarek Skubal and Kiter Montero. Green Ray Wave to 99. That's going to Dominic. Jaron Duran, Spencer Strider, Jackson Jobe, Ronel Blanco, Matt Chapman, Valentin Belozo, Aaron Shunk, Adelise Garcia, Sal Perez, Dylan Dingler, Ketel Marte, David, we got something else. David Festa there. Bobby Witt. Fanatical to 25. Freddie Freeman. I know these are SPs. I don't know the pack odds on them. One megas, and it doesn't tell you packs. It says megas and value packs. Huh. Are they all numbered? No, they are not. So the base of this card is about 80 bucks. So this is an orange. So that's got to be worth more than 80 bucks. If the base non-numbered is 80 bucks, that's a Fanatical orange to 25. Big hit there. Blasters are starting to heat up. Ellie, Blanco, Dezenz. Oh, there's another one. Fanatical, Jackson Merrill. That's nice. That answers the question right there too, huh? Jackson Merrill Fanatical. San Diego is Sean Klink. Very nice. 3 SPs in the and this is round the boxes. George Kirby, Anthony Volpe, James Wood, Drew Thorpe, Nick Sogard, Shohei, Tanner Beebe, Connor Norby, Bobby Witt Jr. Oh, there's a refractor, Christian Campbell, and J.P. Crawford. Yeah, very nice. The Fanaticals are really nice. I like those. They look cool. I'm not always a fan of the horizontal cards, but I like I like that there's no border, like I don't know if we would say in Pokemon, a full art. All right, we still got 16 to go. Let's see if the trash can is up for it. 16 to go in the first case. 1 in every 281. So that's a case of blasters. So you're supposed to get 1 per case of blasters. So there's 280 in a case. So typically, like if you hit it, the color doesn't really. I mean, it's a harder hit, obviously, but the base ones, the non-colored ones, are 1 in per case. So the oranges are much harder, obviously. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, I don't have a problem specifically with vertical ones. I just think, like, when you're putting it in a box of cards or whatever, it's a lot harder to flip through, is what I meant. Yeah, we hit 2, so that's a really nice. I like that. That's, again, with the Lightning Leaders and the 2 Fanaticals, that's 3 case hits, so that definitely pumps us up. I wouldn't mind hitting a Radiating Rookie, an Ultraviolet All-Star, a Light Board. A couple of those would be nice to add to it. We're at, 3 autos, I think? So we still need to crank up the autos, and we haven't hit a really good auto. But yeah, definitely those 3 case hits or SPs really helped bring this break up. Whew, if we hit a Bonds auto, man, I'm gonna go nuts. I don't like Bonds because of the whole steroid thing, but I also know how big his auto would be. Tell you what, if we hit a Bonds auto, I bet San Francisco, or is he on San Francisco or Pitt? I don't even know who he has autos for in here. I think San Francisco. They'll be the first team to go in the next break. Yeah, you hit that paper one. Yeah, that was a beaut. He's with San Francisco? Okay. I know we got a few guys in the room that were chasing his Pitt autos. I definitely think it was a good ad by Topps to get him in some of this stuff this year, though. I mean, he's a big chase. He's been missing from the hot. I know, like, for a while, I think Jim Thome was kind of like that for a while. I think he went, like, years that he didn't really have a lot of autos, and I don't remember what year it is, but he was in like everything. Oh, you're gonna sell the Bonds? If it was I might. Sean, hit me a message. The guy hasn't really been too active very long lately, but I might have a buyer for it. I have to message him and see if I can even get up with him. But he's a big San Francisco guy. I don't think it was that early that they started putting Thome in here. Yeah, Sean, send me a picture of it, and I'll reach out to my guy. He hasn't been around in a bit, but he's a big San Francisco guy, and he may be interested in buying it. And I know that saves you guys the trouble. And anytime, guys, anytime you have something for sale, hit me up. Oh, it was Pitt. Well, Yeah, send me a message anyway. I might, since it's Pitt, it's going to make it harder. I know a guy that might be interested in it, but I don't know if he got one already or not. All right, here we go. Aaron Judge, Corey Seager, Brendan Donovan, Mitchell McGreevy, Bryce Terang. Either way, I could try to point you in the right direction. Matt Olson, Lindor, Blake Snell. I think you already sent me a picture, but I don't know how far back it would be. Josh Young, there's a Roki, Kloffenstein, Brandon Lockridge, Ben Rice, and Kevin Alcantara. Yeah, I remember when Tommy, they started putting him in, I went big. I bought a bunch of Tommy stuff. Oh, there's an auto. Connor Gillespie, that's Cleveland, going to Cody Kovac. He wasn't for a while, but I'll take it. I'll buy up all of Tomy's stuff. So 4 autos right now. Sal Perez. There's a Prism. We're hitting every single parallel for Matt Shaw. I think we got a Sepia, a Ray Wave, a regular refractor, and now a Prism. Otani, Isaiah Kinner-Falefa, Justin Robleski, Hurston Waldrop, and Grant Holmes. PCA, Garrett Crockett, Jacob Wilson, Nico Cavadas, Seth Lugo, Josh Hader, Mena, Brent Rooker, Kyle Schwarber, Corbin Carroll, Roki on the Sepia, Connor Wong, Spencer Schwellenbach, and Christian Yelich. Roki. It's in case 2. Stanton, Rodriguez, Talkman, Kerry Carpenter, Roki, Cedric Mullins, Randy Arozarena, Deshaun Kearney, Chris Sale, Mike Burrows, Hayden Birdsong, Jerickson Profar, Brooks Lowe, yes sir, Jose Ramirez. There's another SP on the Ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. Sorry, Ben, we gotta demote you. Demoting the Ben Rice. He's not as nice anymore. Ultraviolet Jose Ramirez. And that's going to Cody. And we got the Brooks Lee refractor. Yeah, the ultraviolets are really nice. Darren Baker. As long as we're hitting some case hits and SPs and these blasters, I mean that's definitely a big plus. Alonzo, Carpenter, Jake DeGrom, Chase McDermott, Tristan Casas, Yoshida, somebody, Vlad Jr., Andrew Benintendi, Cabrian Hayes, Darren Baker, Pedro Leon refractor, and Suarez. I know I said last time I was going to. I know, Chris, you don't. If anyone doesn't want their base vets, let me know. If your team has any chance at all at an MVP, definitely keep your base vets. But if you don't want them, let me know. They just saves me on shipping. There's a nice Otani Ray Wave, $40 buyback potential. But there's another auto for Cleveland, Joey Cantillo, Cody. But I didn't realize how many base there were, so it would help a little bit on shipping. But definitely do not do that if you think you have a chance at an MVP player. Gunner, Mountcastle, Xander. I think we're at 5 autos. Unfortunately, nothing to write home about. There's a Judge Sepia, but 5 autos. In quantity isn't bad in a blaster case. Wood and Langoliers. Chase McDermott. Anthony Santana. And Jimmy, if you want me to just toss in that Lou Rod that we were talking about the other day, I can easily do, or not Lou Rod, Luis Gonzalez, I could easily do that as well. Gordon Graceffo, Jose Ramirez, Gavin Sheets, Christian Campbell, Isaiah Kinner-Falefa, Alda Gary. Shea Whitcomb, Joinski Noel, and a Kerry Carpenter Aqua to 199. Detroit. Going to Dominic. Tyler Soderstrom, Justin Verlander, Yu Darvish, Reese Hines, Cole Reagan. There's another $40 potential Ohtani. Luis Arias, Luis Angel Acuna, Luis Castillo, Josh Bell, Roki with the Ray Wave, Matt Shaw, James Wood Refractor, and a Joey Bart. We got the Refractor James Wood to go with the Ray Wave and the Roki. All right, and there were 8 to go. 8 boxes left in our first case. I think my only complaint right now is the quality of our autos. We've gotten a decent amount. I think we're at 5. So that's not terrible, but I haven't gotten any good ones. Now again, I know it's blasters, but I would really hope for at least one big name rookie auto, even if it, or big auto period, it doesn't have to be a rookie, even if it's a base, it doesn't have to be numbered. Just one big auto. I usually like the look of the ultraviolets. I really like the look of this year. The only complaint is the border. Because, like, especially with the Jose Ramirez right there, it's definitely not centered. The border kind of makes that a little tough. I do really dig the Fanaticals, though. I wish, for Thang's sake, though, that Freeman could have been an Ohtani Fanatical. I know Ohtani's your guy. Oh, John's calling it. How'd you like the Pokemon break, John? Got you a few nice hits in there. We had a massive hit in general. John really helped me out this past week, moving a big card. He runs a Cincinnati fan page. Logo. Oh god, I saw the dual got pulled. The dual Ohtani Judge logo, man. If I pull you the Ohtani logo, man, oof, your next kid should be named after me. Yeah, Thang is our what's the word? Our local, not local, but our in-house Ohtani master, we'll say. Yeah, John, I remember that, dude. Hopefully you can make it a regular occurrence. You can't take you gotta go with the last name. You couldn't just go Nicholas Wynn. It's gotta be Barefoot Wynn. I like that better, actually. I like that better. Barefoot Wynn. Let's do it. Everybody heard it here first. Barefoot Wynn. If I can pull the Ohtani logo, man. Yeah, John. Hopefully we get you some more Pokemon breaks, man. We fill them up pretty well, but there's just not a ton of Pokemon people in the room at the moment. It's getting better. It's definitely getting better. And we've been missing a few. There's a few that are kind of in MIA, so. There's also a few that message me that they've missed out on it, so. We got some Pokemon people in here. We just got to keep it going. Pokemon the Pokemon breaks are, they're smaller. They just don't make they don't make much money for me. That's why I try to do them multiple at a time, and I try to do them on nights where I'm doing something else as well. But I would love to get to the point where we could do bigger Pokemon breaks and where we could just make a night of it. We did that before. Oh yeah, John. Yeah. I remember the very first. Sorry, I hit the camera. Very first Pokemon break I ever posted. I just happened to be at Target, and people were like going nuts for Hidden Fates, and I found something. I'm like, all right, well, let's try it out. One person, Jay Villani. I don't know if he's watching. He's still in the group. But Jay Villani first claim, and he took all 10 spots. He took every single spot. But yeah, I did Magic for a little while. There's a Judge, Raywave, but I don't even know how you would do a break of that. There's a Sepia, Jacob Wilson, Mike, Ty France, Jake DeGrom, Yilber Diaz, Jackson Churio, Aaron Nola, Brandon Lau, Baroa, Kyder Montero. There's a blue color match Dodger card, Clayton Kershaw. That's pretty nice. Going to Thang. Did I move the camera again? It's just the stand. Stands just ain't working too well. Brooks Lee, Joe Musgrove, Kobe Mayo. There's a Brooks Lee Raywave, Matt McClain, Corbin Burns. There's a light board. Cabrian Hayes. Our first nice hit for Pitt. Cabrian Hayes light board. These are usually case hits. Too bad Cabrian Hayes hasn't really panned out to be quite the player he was supposed to be. But, never know. I remember hitting the Cabrian Hayes Superfractor 1/1 auto from Bowman Chrome a few years back. Matt Strom, Bryce Harper, Ryan McMahon, Emmanuel Class, Isaac Collins, Richard Fitz, Dustin Harris. Alright, 6 left. Dylan Cruz, Ozuna, Kim, Drew Romo, Miguel Vargas, Christopher Morel, Yamamoto, Peter Fairbanks, Jason Dominguez, Josh Young, Ryan McMahon, Jace Young, Luis Angel Acuna on the Raywave, Sanoa, and Nick York. I didn't know there's like another Acuna brother coming. James Wood, Suarez, Brenton Doyle, Ryan Bliss. I think I saw that he was 14. Yu Darvish, Suzuki, and there's our 5th one. It is a refractor. Cincinnati, Yosfer Zulueta to 499, going to Cody. Yeah, the light boards, they do look really nice. Lindor, Devers, Newt Barr, Greg Jones, Mike Burrows, and Michael King. All right, 4 to go. Brooks Lee, Reese Hoskins, Kobe Mayo, Luis Angel Acuna, Mike Talkman, Jung-Hoo Lee, Kim Sepia, Adam Mazur, Caminero, Cedric Mullins, Baroa, Shane Bieber, Jake Bloss, and Tyler Stevenson. So we're going to sleeve up the Kim Sepia and the Mayo Raywave. Adley, Joey Bart, another Acuna, Jaron Duran, Schneeman, Joe Musgrove, Carlos Correa, Carlos Rodriguez, Brooks Lee, Christian Walker, Spencer Horwitz, Bradley Blaylock, Isaac Collins, and Manny Machado. All right, 2 to go. We get either a big auto or a home field advantage. Mookie Betts, C.J. Abrams, Tyler Locklear, Garrett Crockett, Chris Sale, Ty Madden, Jesse Winker, Gunnar and Soto, Greg Jones, Sandy Alcantara, Will Warren, and Mike Trout. All right, last box. Come on. Max Muncy, CJ, Brooks Lee, Kershaw, Povich, Nestor Cortez, Mookie, Trevor Story, Nacho, Trey Turner, River Ryan, Sandy Alcantara, Judge, Alvarez, and that's it. Alright, so the lack of a big auto was disappointing. Other than that, I would say not too bad. 4 SPs is pretty good. In my opinion. I need to get another box. Or case 2. Alright, I'm not going to recap all the big parallel rookies. Let's see how many Judge and Otanis we had potentially. So 20, 46, 140 potentially, and 120. Big stack of nice rookies. This is the only stack of colors though. Kershaw to 150, Kerry Carpenter way off center to 199, Montero to 99, Falefa to 199, River Ryan to 99, and Aldegary to 250. 6 autos in total. Zulueta to 499, Cantillo, Gillespie, Feigl to 499, and Peterson. Honestly, 6 autos in a blaster case isn't bad. That seems pretty good. We just hit the wrong 6. All right, so we're gonna get rid of the Ben Rice, negative and refractor. Trey Sweeney, Blu-ray Wave to 150. James Wood, refractor and Ray Wave. Cabrian Hayes, Lightboard. Roki Sasaki, all etch rookie rush. Drew Romo, green auto. Fanatical, Jackson Merrill. I'm going to go with the Jose Ramirez, Ultra Violet All-Stars. Aaron Judge, Lightning Leaders. And our Orange Fanatical out of 25 of Freddie Freeman. All right. I'm going to jump straight into it. Actually, I'm going to pause for station identification while I change out the trash. I know we were talking about Cubs games. That's one of like the big things I remember from watching those Cubs games on WGN. That's what it said. We're going to pause for station identification. Yeah, for about 2 whole years, I didn't realize it. And I'm really, really good with keeping up and with my finances and paying attention to this stuff. But for 2 years, I was getting charged extra money by our garbage company. And I had no idea. Until one day, I was outside and the garbage man just happened to say, hey, you know, you want me to bring you an extra trash? You want us to bring you 2 trash cans? I'm like, yeah, I guess. And he's like, well, every time you have extra trash, we have to charge you for it. I'm like, what? 2 years, because these big giant trash bags, and I put one of them in our dumpster, and it's like full. So basically I have like 1 for household stuff, and then 1 for 1 bag. I'm gonna put this right here. You guys can see it. Dude, if you, my office goes way back there. I'm telling you, the kids had a sleep, or Ella had a sleepover last night, and then a little girl went home at about 2:30, I think, and then They were supposed to be here at 3, but I don't think they got here till 3:30. Then at 3:30 we had a play date. So I was up here for a very large portion of the day. I sorted all 3 Topps Chrome, Hobby, the 2 Jumbo and the 1 Hobby. Plus, I shipped out the Disney break, which from last week, which I know is overdue, but that shipped out. Plus, I had 20 eBay sales from the weekend. I did all that today, so. Alright, the only thing that changes is Todd Coaster now has Oakland. So yeah, I did all of that today. I was up here for most of the day. Typically, especially in the summer, that is not what I do, but with the kids having play dates, they were occupied. For most of the day. And then as soon as their friends left, they were like, wanted to do something else. They just go, go, go. We had a busy week. I don't know why. It was like we tried to, haven't been able to do a ton this summer. And it's like we're cramming it all in with everything. We had, like I said, 3 birthdays this past weekend and 2 sleepovers and a cookout. Tomorrow we have nothing. Wednesday, so I don't think we have anything Wednesday. And then Thursday, the girls are going to get their haircuts, and Ella's going to a sleepover. And me and Amelia will probably do Daddy-Daughter Day. And then Friday, they have a play date. And then Saturday is another birthday party. So busy, busy, busy. But yeah, I was up here for most of the day. I woke up, I slept in. I was up till about 2:30 with the baby, so I slept in until about 9:30 and came straight up here. I was probably up here for 2 or 3 hours, had some lunch, held the baby for a little while, and then I was up here from like 3 to 6:30. But yeah, like I said, all 3 Topps Chrome breaks are sorted. I couldn't ship them out, but they will be shipped out soon. But yeah, my office is a mess right now. Yeah, and I'm never able to keep it organized, like, never. It's just, it is impossible. I can get it looking really nice and organized, and then within a couple of days, it's just a mess. Like, there's stuff, I got, there's like 30 or 40 packages over there that need to go out tomorrow. 2 big giant boxes. I had to order 500 count bubble mailers. That trash bag I just filled up over there. There's a box right there of some eBay stuff. There's another box of bigger bubble mailers. There's some yard sale stuff. There's 2 more big packages back there that gotta go to FedEx. There's 5 row count boxes right here with all the Topps Chrome stuff sorted in them. This was Sarah's desk over there. It has so much stuff. Like, I'm, behind. I have Sean. I have your box that you sent me. I have a box from Michelle. I have a box from Chris. I have a box from Brian. That's all back there on Sarah's desk. Well, what was Sarah's desk? I don't know how much more she's gonna be doing. Cecily, what do you think they're going to do? Just put them in update? We hit 4 or 5. We hit some really nice SPs in the first case. The autos were pretty weak. But yeah, some nice SPs in the first case. 5 total, but the foil board wasn't that great. 2 Fanaticals. 1 was an orange. Ultraviolet All-Star. A Lightning Leaders Judge. Definitely a few nice hits in the first one. Autos was the big disappointment. 6 autos in total, but no big ones. I probably do have 2 from you. I think I do have 2 from you, Sean. Do I have 2 from you? Yeah. I do have 2 from you, Sean. I haven't. I started going through one of them, but I haven't finished. That is going to be top of my list whenever I get back in 2 weeks. Not that I'm going anywhere, but when I get back to work and stuff in 2 weeks, like I'll have 7 hours a day pretty much up here. I'll go straight through those and get them gone. I got a nice Kim. Yeah, that's the top of my to-do list, is those boxes. All of your guys' boxes. And then very soon after that, fire sale. I'm going to go through it and try to move what I can to my bulk guys, the guys that buy in bulk from me. And then fire sale. Fire sale. So hopefully we can have some nice payouts. I had a nice payout for a few people recently in the last fire sale. So hopefully I can have a nice payout for a few more people. Randy, Bryce Terang, Michael McGreevy, Jordan Westberg, Greg Jones, Ryan Bliss, Blanco, Jose. Oh, another one! Shadow Etch, Jacob Wilson, Todd Coaster. We hit one of those in Hobby. That is a really nice hit right there. Let me see. Very nice. Let me see the pack odds. Further down. No, right there. 1 in 481. I don't have anywhere to put it on the board yet, but that's definitely our first hit of the board. So, from what we're seeing so far, blasters are great for SPs. Chris Sale, Gunnar Henderson, Amador, Brenton Doyle, Mike Trout, Josh Hader, Brooks Lee, Bradley Blaylock, Tatis, Nacho Alvarez, Griffin Conine, Spencer Strider, Zach Gallen, and Ronel Blanco. Schwarber, Tovar, Birdsong, Duran, Kerry Carpenter, Corbin Burns, Sal Perez, Tarek Skubal, Connor Norby, Trey Sweeney, Alex Bregman, Darren Baker. There is an all-etch rookie rush, Kevin Alcantara. Cubbies going to Will. Jamison Tyon. Ellie, Chase McDermott, Gavin Sheets, Brady Brasso, Schwarber, Falafa, BB, Cattell Marte, Langoliers, Drew Thorpe, Suarez, Brian Reynolds, and Jose Ramirez. Seager, Harper, Ty Madden, Freddie Freeman, Sal Perez, Morel, Brady Basso, Jace Young, Cruz, Iriarte, Rhett Lauder, Nick Gonzalez, Reese Hines, and Garrett Mitchell. Gunner, Schneeman, Pete Alonso, Caden Dana, Trey Sweeney. There's an Aaron Judge refractor. Hunter Green, Yordan Alvarez, Kobe Mayo, Brooks Lee, Jazz Chisholm, Ben Rice, Sepia, Machado, Baroa, and Fried. Skeens. There's a nice Jacob Wilson. Ray Wave. Hunter Green. Iriarte. Luis Garcia. Gavin Sheets. Joey Bart. Stanton. Garrett Cole. Belezo. Otto Lopez, Jimenez, and Lindor. Alrighty, first 8. Appreciate you guys staying up and watching here. I know it's getting kind of late. I need to hurry because it's about the time Sarah usually goes to bed. And kind of hard. She can't go to bed when I'm up here, so. Night shift, yeah. I'm usually on night shift. I'm more of a nighttime person, so Sarah usually goes to bed around 11:30. It's only 8:20, maybe where you guys are. She usually goes to bed around 11:30, and I stay up with the baby, and then we swap. I'm running out of things to watch, though. Last night I started, what's it called, John Wick. I've never seen any of the John Wick movies, so I figured I would start those. So last night I started the first one. So tonight I will finish the first one. If anybody else has any suggestions on something I can watch on Netflix or HBO or Paramount. Oh yeah, definitely do. I you know what? And see, I always thought that must suck on the West Coast because it's starting at like 5 o'clock. Like, who wants to watch Monday Night Football at 5 o'clock? Untamed. That's a new one, right, Sean? That one just came out. I think I've seen it, but I haven't watched it. I've never seen the Venom movies. None of them. What are they? Are they on, is that on, what is that on? Because I know that's Disney, or I know that's Marvel, but are they on Disney? I don't feel like I've seen them up there. Okay, I think I have seen that up there. I'll have to check that one out. We just watched Oceanfront. I watched Oceanfront. That's another new one. There's only one season. I just watched that. Disney and Amazon Prime. Okay. And then what else did I watch? Oh, I did watch Happy Gilmore 2. It was about what I expected. I wasn't expecting it to be very good. I did. It wasn't bad. But yeah, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't, the greatest movie in the world. I think I liked it a lot more than most based on what I've read and seen on Facebook. I definitely went a little overboard on some celebrity cameos. Definitely didn't, yes, agreed, Cecil. I wasn't really a big fan of the, like the Eminem cameo and the big, whatever, I don't remember his name, the big tall guy. He looked weird. Alright, here we go. Next 8. Dominguez, Brandon Nemo, Francisco Lindor, Sanoja, Joey Bart, Mason Wynn, Jose Ramirez, Alonso, Adames, Pascantino, Kumar, Blaylock, and Casas. Hey, hopefully it works for you, Jimmy. Riley, Mason Miller, Sal Perez, Spencer Schwellenbach, Kyle Tucker, Spencer Steer, Yamamoto, Anthony Volpe, Cattell Marte. You have to send me a video of you driving next time you're at golfing so I can see if it works. Talkman, Spencer Horwitz, and oh man, for a minute there I thought it was him. We got an Armando Alvarez to $2.99 for Oakland, going to Todd Coaster. First auto. I definitely thought it was him for a minute. Adley and McLean. I'm gonna stop saying every single parallel because it's kind of. But if you got, well, I'm not gonna stop actually because you guys may not be able to see him. Norby, Acuna, Bibi, Yepez, Dylan Cruz, Riamuto, Will Warren. Ah, good point. I didn't think about that, Sean. I didn't even think about the image variations. Ben Rice. There's our second judge. Jordan, Richard Fitz, Soto, Baum, Reese Hines, Alcantara, Dansby, Shota, Sagis, Roki, J-Rod, Chaparro, and Xander Bogaerts, 250. San Diego, that's going to Sean. Jacob Wilson, Devers, Tanner Beebe, Kevin Alcantara, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Michael King. There's another judge. Skeens and Witt, J.P. Crawford, Zach DeZenzo, Nathaniel Lowe, and Brandon Lau. Junior Caminero, Freddie Freeman, Christian Mena, Gunnar Henderson, Trevor Story, Corey Seager, Jacob Wilson Prism, Brooks Lee, Basso, Campero, Garrett Mitchell. There's our second auto. Austin Kitchen. That is Miami. Going to Sean. And we'll go ahead and sleeve up the Jacob Wilson. And put that on the board. Ooh, orange. I like that. Spencer Strider. Zebby Matthews. Wilson Contreras to 25. St. Louis. Adam Ha. Yes, there are. We didn't seem to hit as many in hobby, but we seem to be about all we're hitting in the blasters. Our first Otani, Fiducia, Correa, Pena, Santander, Suarez. There's a Kim, Acuna and Blaylock, Schneemann, Tyon, Seth Lugo, and Francisco Alvarez. Churio and Bliss, Jacob Wilson, T. Oscar Hernandez, Hellman, Ian Happ, J.J. Bleday, Nacho, James Wood, PCA, Nico Horner, Jake Bloss, Michael King, Drew Romo, and Zach Wheeler. Alright, that is 16. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, if speaking of like the MVP buyback, if Judge does wind up being out for an extended time, I know they were saying he would only miss 2 weeks and he'd be back as the DH, but if Cal Raleigh does somehow jump him, I feel like the only winners in that scenario are Topps, because Topps got us to, or not me, but people to chase the buybacks in this product, and then the buyback will wind up being in a second product. So then they'll have people chasing them in someone else in the second product. So I feel like that only helps Topps. Oh, I'm blasting this bell. I don't see how that should even happen. Like, there's no way. What? Ellie? Now see, that almost makes me feel like it's a little bit more set up. How do you keep Ellie out of Topps Chrome? Like, he would I mean, not that it would be a big chase or anything, but after the rookie year he had, I would imagine he came into this year, maybe not, definitely not the favorite, but he would have been up there as like a top 5 guy for MVP, and you just leave him out. That's crazy. That only makes me think. Now PCA, I can understand. He had a terrible year last year as a rookie. Like, he was on no one's radar. Cal Raleigh, I mean, he's had a few good years. J-Rod, is J-Rod not in here? I think J-Rod's in here. Cal Raleigh's had a few solid years. Like, that one, I mean, maybe not on MVP radar, but I don't know how you don't put him in here at all. But Ellie, that just seems crazy to me. I feel like, yeah, I know they've done it with years with late editions of rookies and stuff. I feel like when Topps Chrome was coming out, they could have put him in here. Like, they could have added Cal Raleigh or something. I also feel like in Topps Chrome and the MVP chases would be so much, I don't know if the word's more exciting, but if they released this earlier in the year, I understand that it could make it tougher, you know, on getting some of the rookies in here and stuff. But you could include those rookies in Chrome Update, and that would just make Chrome Update better. And by putting it earlier in the year, you got the MVP race wide open. Last year, I feel like when Topps Chrome came out, it was a little bit more open, and there was a few other players that people were chasing. But this year, it seems like it's, you know, barring an injury, which I know we just got one, it almost seems like the MVP race is over. Yamamoto, Hernandez, Ryan Bliss, Betts and Bogarts, Leone, Spencer Steer, McDermott. Oh, there's a nice all-etch green. Vlad Jr. to 99. Going to Michelle. Yes. That's what I mean. That was my intention. Was what I meant to, you know, getting at. Yeah, you could sell a lot like that. I know last year, you know, people were chasing Bobby Witt and a couple of other guys, but with the top 2 guys, Judge and Ohtani, people are chasing. But with the second place guys in both divisions both leagues not even being in here, there's no one's chasing anything else for the MVP anyway. Bader and Nootbaar. I just feel like, yeah, if they put it earlier in the year.
Daddy,
What?
you almost done?
Yeah, why?
I didn't walk with you guys.
Oh, here's a Austin Kitchen Aqua Wave Miami. I got 16.
Okay, Mommy's asleep. She's holding the baby.
Okay. Sean Kling. I'm glad she's asleep.
She said I can hold him, but she's asleep.
Okay, I'll be down soon.
I'm really hungry.
What do you want to eat?
I don't know, but I told Mommy and then she just fell asleep.
Oh, baby, she's tired.
I know.
I'll be down in just a minute. And if there's something you want, if there's just a snack or something, that'll be much easier. You can go ahead and get it.
I don't know
Oh, yeah, I agree, Mike. That's why I was saying barring injury. Like, we need, an injury was going to be the only thing that dethroned those guys.
What? What are you talking about?
Talking about cards, baby. Max Fried.
I'm gonna pee.
Okay. Thanks for telling me. Mackenzie Gore, Josh Hader, Grant McCrae, and Colton Cowser. Now, if Judge is out for an extended period of time, that's going to change things. But even if he's on only out for 2 weeks, I think he'll be okay. Tristan McKenzie, Zach Wheeler, Anthony Volpe, Trey Sweeney, Kobe Mayo, a nice Rhett Lauder, Dylan Cease, Wyatt Langford, Christian Campbell, Trey Sweeney, Jose Altuve, another Ben Rice. Ben Rice, Aqua Ray Wave, Mike Hill, 2 Ben Rice hits tonight. Harper, Andujar, Christian Campbell, Jose Ramirez, Malloy, Verlander, Vaughn, Otto Lopez, Seager, Pascantino, Marte, Del Castillo, a nice refractor Roki, Simeon, and Jung Hoo Lee. Well, the batting average is definitely a big difference. But I think, he plays catcher, too. That should definitely be taken into consideration. Catcher is a much more premium position than outfield. Blake Snell, Chase McDermott, Tatis, Cruz, Hers, Matt Shaw, Bart, Class A. That's a variation. Jackson Churio. Yep. That is a variation for Brandon Moore. Jackson Churio. Cruz, what baby? 11:37. Oh gosh, it's late. Mookie Betts, Peter Fairbanks, Jackson Merrill. I didn't realize it was so late. Vientos. I didn't realize it was so late. Wood, Malloy, Acuna. Huh?
Started this at 10.
I started at 9:30. What? What are you putting on my back?
Huh?
What'd you put on my back?
That's what I did.
All right, we got. Keep going.
Do you have any bunny cards?
Not in here.
Are those only Disney breaks?
Yeah.
Why do you pop a hole in it?
Helps get the air out of the bottom so it can fill up better. Don't stick your arm in it.
That helps it. I like plopping holes in it. Look, Daddy, look. I can do it.
I don't need any more holes, baby. I just need one.
I'm gonna stick it up, see how there's a fingerprint. You go down on that fingerprint, and you make a finger hole.
Oh well, I just want to see what Topps plans to do about it. Like, if Cal does win it and he's not in here, what are they gonna do about it? Yeah, agreed. Which sucks because I really want to see Juan Soto win one at some point in time.
Daddy, watch this. My arm is, and it looks like my arm is gone.
Yeah.
Because it is.
Go downstairs and get your food, baby, because you gotta go to bed soon. Is Amelia asleep?
I don't know.
Exactly, Sean.
What?
Are you Sean?
Yeah.
I'm always for buying the buybacks. Like, I know I don't have an LCS, and I know some people don't, and Some people would just rather have cash, so I always try to buy the buybacks, but I'm not I'm not one that wants to risk it and buy them now and then be stuck. Because usually I go out and buy, you know, $8,000 to $10,000 worth of buybacks and send them in and use it for Bowman Draft.
Money, Daddy?
What?
Hey, is that all of your money?
Don't worry about it. That's what I usually do. That's awesome, Sean. Yep. Do you bring them into your LCS?
Daddy, what's this on here?
What? Oh, it's just an anti-theft thing, so you can't steal it at the store.
Why is it not taking off? Why is the people not taking off?
Everything's pretty much tough to get nowadays, Mike. Top says that new Bob Ross product coming out this week. Oh, gotcha. Well, if you change your mind, Sean, and you want cash or break credit, you can just come to me. I usually send them to whatever online real.
Look like dummy cars.
They're not. I send them to whatever online place takes them, Blowout or David Adams. So if you got a bunch and you want to work out some kind of deal, man, let me know. Like I said, I usually try to buy 8 to. Usually, last couple of years. Last year was a lot tougher, but in the past I've gotten 8. Oh, you're being too loud. $8,000 to $10,000 worth of them. Oh, you can't beat that. Oh, you live near Blowout? Okay. Blowout hasn't done it the last few years, so.
Blowout?
It's an online store that sells cards. So I had to send it to David Adams. Not right now. What?
When you go downstairs.
When I go downstairs, you can. Alright, guys, here we go.
We need a back scratcher.
Yeah. Iriarte, Luciano, Carter, Thorpe, Mason Wynn. There's a nice Christian Campbell, Bryce Terang,
Hey,
Alec
I want all
Baum,
of you to guess how old I am.
Jacob
Don't tell
Wilson.
them.
Alright, I'll let you know when they guess.
Okay. And if you have my dad's phone number,
Wood, Gore,
text him.
India,
Guys, how do I have a hand?
Garcia, Hirsch.
No.
Hey, they can't hear me if you're talking. Mickey Gasper. It's an auto for Boston.
How do I have a hand but no
That's
arm?
going to Cody.
How do I have a hand but no arm?
Someone get. Will said you're 8.
Okay.
Shay Whitcomb, Max Fry, Luis Angel,
Okay, I'm gonna
Kiersey,
wait for a bunch of people.
Hellman, Langford, McNeil,
And then Dad,
Connor Wong.
everybody that tells you gotta text at the end, you gotta say whatever number how old I am, and you gotta say, if you pick that number, you won. Tell me if you won.
What do they win? You're gonna give them your allowance?
No, I haven't gotten around.
No, you haven't. We haven't kept up with your check marks.
I'm gonna give you, if you win, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you a goodie bag.
Goodie bag. What's gonna be in the goodie bag?
Like stuff that I made for everyone. Like
Dansby, purple to 250. That's going to Will.
It's gonna be
Sean said you're 9. Chase Young, Acuna, Gorman.
10 people answer.
Oh, there's our fanatical. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Michelle Fosna. Let me move these back and get some stands going now.
I'm so tall, Daddy.
Fanatical Vladdy.
Daddy, I'm so tall.
You're so tall.
Look.
Mm-hmm. Kodai Senga, Joe Musgrove, Caden Dana,
Here, I'll give you guys a hint.
Matt
I'm
Strom,
older than 7. I'm older than 7.
Rhett Lauder Refractor,
Hey, if you guys can guess if I'm on my tippy
Toes,
toes or not,
Rooker,
because I'm not.
Acuna, Butler. Hey, they can't hear me when you keep talking.
I know.
So you gotta stop talking, baby. You need to go get you something to eat because when I come downstairs, it's going to be about bedtime.
No, you
Oh, there's our home field advantage. Kumar Rocker. That's going to Texas. Matt Shoop.
said you gotta get me some.
All right. Mike said you're 10.
Who said that?
Mike. He guessed that you're 10. Jace Young. Corbin. So now we're up
I
to
said like.
4 SPs again.
I thought you said like.
No, Mike.
Yeah, like.
Hayes,
Like-
Alonzo.
like
There's
with
an Otani.
L, like with an L
Hey.
is not a name.
I thought we just established they can't hear me if you keep talking.
Sorry. Do you have to go downstairs?
No, but you gotta stay a little quieter.
Yeah.
Kodai Senga,
Wow.
Bomb, you are too loud. Nacho and Blake Dunn.
Not your phone.
Merrill, Contreras.
Okay, I'm leaving you.
And there's an Adam Kloffenstein, purple mini diamond. St. Louis going to Adam Hoff.
Wait, I'm just gonna stay up here so I can take a bite.
We're hitting more color autos this time, but still not the names we're looking for.
Tell me when it's time for me to say goodbye.
Alright, dear.
I'm just gonna wait. There.
Gentry, Winker, Nato, Henriquez, and Churio. Churio, McKenzie, Josh Bell, Gilbert, Ramirez, Simeon, Dingler, Judge, Camp something, Josh Lau, Altuve, Bliss, Alcantara, and Burleson. And then there were 8. So definitely would say at this point the first case was better. We just seem to have better SPs in the first case. Although I really like the Jacob Wilson. Still haven't gotten a good auto in 2 cases. But the potential for a big auto is there. We didn't get a good auto in... Well, we got 1, but the last 2 hobby and jumbo cases we did. Ben Rice does have an auto. Obviously we haven't hit it yet tonight, but yes, he does have an auto. Yeah, Yankees would have been a lot more expensive in, maybe not a lot, but the Yankees would have been a little bit more expensive in this if Judge hadn't just gotten hurt. His injury, after his injury, I had to lower it some. But I mean, I don't know how many you have this time yet, but in the first one you almost, had your spot covered just in buybacks. Plus, you've gotten a Ben Rice hit in each case, and then you got the nice Judge. So, Yankees are a steal if Judge keeps up his MVP. There are a big handful of really nice name autos in here, and I would take any of them right now. Just want to see one big blaster auto. No, stay out of the trash.
Okay. Starting now.
She loves digging through the trash. Yes, Kurtz would be an awesome one. I know his stuff is through the roof right now after his big 4 home run game. He's got to be front runner or up there in the Rookie of the Year chase now. Yep, Skeens, Bonds, either one of those would make a case. I would be happy with a base Skeens or Bonds auto. It doesn't even have to be a numbered one or a color one. I would assume they'd only have that though. Oh yeah, I know his cards are skyrocketing. They're going crazy. I follow. He was like the #1 card on this Market Movers app. His Bowman Draft. I think it was his Chrome Refractor. It might have been his base. I don't know. One of his cards was #1 card, so. Oh, I think so too. Alrighty, last 8 boxes of our 2 blaster case break. We need to end with a big one. Lindor, Severino, Lau, Manea, Spencer Steer, Ty France. There's a Judge. Lindor, Cruz. There's a Dylan Cruz. Jackson Merrill, Tyler O'Neill, Dylan Dingler, and Harper. Acuna, Devin Williams, Horowitz, Severino, Yepez, Chris Bryant, Cruz, Andrew Vaughn, Duran, Wagner, Waka, Churio, Dana, and O'Neill. Ramirez, Grant McCray, Lawrence Butler, Riley Green, Lindor, Buxton, Iriarte, James Wood, Alcantara Raywave, Lockridge, Acuna, Conine, and Driscoll. Betts, Driscoll, Fitzgerald, there's a Kim, Lane Thomas, Xavier Edwards, Logan Webb, Juan Yepez, Holiday, and Fitt, Kobe Mayo, Jackson Merrill, Sagano, and Mazur. Alright, 4 to go. Alvarez, Sagano, Logan Webb, Kobe Mayo, Tatis, Andrew Vaughn, Gavin Lux, Zach Wheeler, Rushman and Noel, Burrows, Senga, Hellman and Gillespie. 3 to go. Mookie, Misner, Andrew Vaughn, Hurston Waldrip, Michael King. There's our light board. Pedro Leon, rookie. That's a nice light board for Will Hanlon. Pedro Leon. Wagner, Realmuto, Tatis and India, Garcia, Vargas, Norby, and Reagans. Alright, we got 2 left, so similar to last time, I would love to see a big auto and a ultraviolet. So 2 boxes left. Those are the 2 things we need. Ultraviolet and a big auto. Merrill, Bloss, Riley, Festa, Matt Shaw, Josh Lowe, Billy Cook, Dylan Cruz on the Prism, Kobe Mayo, Max Scherzer, Jeff McNeil, Corbin Burns. There's an Ohtani, Will Wagner. There's a nice one. We'll take that. A gold Kyle Tucker to 50. Very nice. That's going to Will. Gold Kyle Tucker. That's not what I was calling for, but we'll take it. All right, last box right here. We need last box magic. Xavier Edwards, Matt Shaw, Jordan, Royce Lewis, Schneeman, Soderstrom, and York. There's a nice James Wood sepia. Wheeler. Nice Jacob Wilson refractor. And a Blake Dunn Aqua Ray Wave 199 for Cincinnati. And I think that is going to do it. And it is. So again, blasters with 1, 2, 3, 5 SPs. So clearly, blasters are for SPs. I think we did end up with 6 autos again. Oh, I thought I said no trash.
I just need these 2 pieces.
Alright, so colors. We got Dunn to 199, Tucker to 50, Swanson 250, Vlad to 99, Contreras to 25, and Bogarts to 199. 5 autos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Purple Kloffenstein to 299, Mickey Gasper, Kitchen to 199, Kitchen base, and Alvarez to 299. We got the Jacob Wilson Ray Wave and Prism. Home field advantage, Kumar Rocker. Pedro Leon Lightboard. Jackson Churio Variation. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Fanatical. Ben Rice Aqua Ray Wave 199. And Shadow Etch Jacob Wilson. Alright guys, that is it. I do very much appreciate it. I know you guys are going to miss me. Like I said, week or two, no breaks. Gotta get some sorting and shipping done, and then I'll be scot-free. I do appreciate it. Hope you guys had a good night. Fun 2 cases. I got 2 more to do when I get back. I'll be around, so feel free to send me a message. See you guys later. Take care.